Hiya, my name is Imade, and welcome to episode 10 of Becoming Imade. This is the final episode. I'm so surprised. I cannot believe actually that we're in 2026. By the way, Happy New Year. I think it's been a beautiful season, and that includes the low points for me in front of the camera, which is my phone. By the way, I call the camera my phone, and behind the camera. I can't believe how much time has gone by. But it's a good thing because I've applied myself. I've been living. I've been living, doing the things I genuinely wanted to do and doing it afraid, confused, with no money, but still doing it anyway. And it's been fun, and it still is fun. So I'm looking forward to just closing this chapter, moving upwards and forwards into the next chapter of I Am IMADE. I think I've come to understand that with me applying myself, putting myself out on social media, even though I've said it out loud, maybe in front of the phone, the camera, or behind the scenes, everything is now digesting. I think the more I continue to repeat my words over and over again, the more things are starting to digest and settle down within myself. So in series 1, it was Broke Girl Wants to Be Rich. And within Broke Girl Wants to Be Rich, it was literally about my mindset and my heart set, my spirit set. Being brave enough to do the things that I want to do, regardless of how good or bad I am at doing it. Listening to my insides and daring myself to do the things I would do in my room where no one can hear me or see me, but make this a thing for me. And to be as consistent as I can for myself, to learn, to figure things out, to make mistakes, to get confused, to cry, to pick myself up again and repeat the whole cycle again. That was Broke Girl Wants to Be Rich. And I feel rich. I am rich. I believe I am rich. And it has nothing to do with the money. It has nothing to do with clothes, aesthetics. It has everything to do with the mind, body, spirit, and soul, and literally following through with the things I say I want to do with my prayers and just watching how everything unfolds, having faith in myself, closing out the noise from the outside, the naysayers, or this is what you should be doing. You look like this type of person. This is what you should be doing with your life. This doesn't suit you. You're not pretty enough, whatever it might be, ignoring all those things and literally living for myself. And that makes me feel fulfilled and whole and complete because I'm living in my truth, regardless of anybody else's opinions. So therefore, I feel rich. That was Broke Girl Wants to Be Rich. And now I am rich. And now into season 2 of Becoming Imade. Now the Becoming of Imade, she feels a bit more rich. She has a bit more idea of who she is. Still confused about what she wants to do, but just in the sense of she's following through with her prayer, doing the things that she says she wants to do, with and without mistakes, with little directions, no money, but still feeling rich inside here. To applying myself, taking myself out to different adventures. As you know already, I think I want to practice changing my language when I say this word now, but I'm going to say it this one time. As you may know already, if you watch my other videos, you'll be aware that I am an introvert. Past tense, I was an introvert, okay? My personality set is the kind of person who knows how to be extroverted. The inside of me takes so much pleasure in my alone time, in my thoughts, in isolation, and not in a downwards sort of emotion, but in the sense of I take security and pleasure in my own surroundings. So it was challenging. And within season 2, it was about me doing the things I wanted to do, what I prayed about, but now taking it to another level, which would be, instead of now applying myself, taking action in the home of my safe place, now taking myself out into the world and making mistakes in front of the world, learning how to be around people who have similar interests as myself, learning how to communicate and be open, be a bit more quote unquote friendly. Nah, scrap that bit. I don't need to try and be friendly. I just need to be myself. But just learning how to be more than my four walls. It's challenging, but I'm proud of myself. Now, with season 3 of I Am IMADE, I'm still continuing on with my prayers from season 1 of Broke Girl Wants to Be Rich, still staying rich within following through with my words and the things I say that I want to do, and carrying that through, also adding season 2 with me of going out to different adventures, open mics, dance studios, and now fusing the two together and seeing what happens from there. I wish I could tell you what's going to happen in season 3. All I can say is I am Imade, and that's what you're going to get from me in season 3. I am Imade. I'm going to say something to you, and this is quite uncomfortable for me, but I think it's a beautiful thing for myself to address. And this will help me out also in season 3. Now, behind the scenes, actually, you know what? Let me go back. Let me go backwards. In season 2, I found myself being a bit more myself, maybe in the end point of series 1 as well. And when I say I found myself being a bit more of myself, I didn't have the makeup on. Makeup is such a big deal for me. And the reason why is because I know how people, especially on social media, will take towards me. I love being myself. I love looking like myself. I love being in my own skin. I love being able to wear press-on nails when I want to and remove them and not have them on when I don't want to. I love not wearing makeup and not feeling pressured to wear makeup. Not saying you've pressured me. Okay, that's my own thing I have to work on, and with society on the outside, but not feeling as if I have to wear it, especially when I'm in the comfort of my own home and in the comfort of my own family. I had a moment where I got a little bit comfortable without wearing makeup, and due to that, now going back to work and everything else, you have to look presentable, you have to look a certain way. I became accustomed back again. I went back into my old ways of becoming accustomed to wearing makeup. And so when I came back again to upload content for you, especially with the singing, the music, I found myself wearing the makeup again and feeling good about myself. But I also felt like I was lying to myself in a way, because I knew that once I was to remove the makeup and that I would want to create content for you without the makeup, that I would feel insecure. And that is something I'm looking forward to working on for myself in series 3. Being Imade. I am Imade. So when you watch me in series 3, I'm not sick. There isn't anything wrong. I just don't have the makeup. Therefore, I'm not going to look the same without my makeup. This is such a big topic for me. This is a sensitive spot for me, the conversation of makeup. And I just wanted to bring that here right now as a reminder to myself that all of me is enough. The makeup isn't it's not my identity. It's not the whole of me. And Imade, when I see you without the makeup and you place yourself up on social media, you give me the opportunity to see your heart, your energy, your character. Okay? Yes, you're pretty with the makeup on, but you are beautiful without the makeup on. Maybe not by social standards, but that's okay. That's okay. You have to remember, I have to remember what's truly important. Remember that. So as we come into season 3, be all of you. with the makeup on and without the makeup on. Do not allow this facade right here, this illusion right here, to determine who you are. Okay, you are you, regardless of what you have on, what you're wearing, what you put on your face, what jewelries you wear, what jewelries you don't wear. You are Imade. And Imade is beautiful. Her soul, her essence, her spirit, her character, her mind is beautiful. And that is what you are sharing with the world. And then when you feel like it, you can put the makeup on. Because why not? You can put the jewelry on. Why not? You can get dressed up. Why not? And then when you feel like you don't want to, remove it. Because why not? Okay? Okay. So yeah, in season 3, you're gonna get me. As always, as always, there will still be music, there will be dancing, there will be fashion, my individual style. There will be maybe going over to studios and filming my creativity, my content, my dance, my music, whatever it might be that I feel like doing, or conversations in another studio. I want to go to another studio this time. Let's make this happen. I'm going to save up a little bit and we're going to film maybe once in a while in another environment in a studio. Yay. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, it'll be me doing the same sort of things, but you're going to experience me more whole, more confident in who I am, unapologetically myself. Okay. I think I went ahead of myself. I want to just touch on something real quickly. The performances, the open mics. When it's my first time learning cover songs, it's a struggle for me to sing cover songs, because I noticed that even in my home when I would sing other people's songs, that I would always try to imitate the artists, and within imitating the artists, I felt like I wasn't good enough. I felt like an imposter. So it was a beautiful challenge for me to take on somebody else's song and then decide to make it a little bit my own, turn the song around into my own. It was uncomfortable. It was challenging. Even trying to hit the notes was difficult. But I'm so proud of myself for taking these challenges head on and doing my best not to worry so much about other people's opinions, because people are just peopling. People are going to have opinions regardless. And what's so important is that I remember that this is my life, this is my journey, my own experiences, and I get to make the most out of this life experience. It was a challenge learning somebody else's songs. It was a challenge singing somebody else's songs. And it was a challenge performing, going to open mics in front of other people. I did it one time, and that was in episode. Was it in series 2 of Becoming Imade? Was that one of my first perform? Yeah, in series 2. I did it one time. I performed my own original music once in front of other people at an open mic. That was scary. But then coming back again after how many months later? I think it was 6 months later. And then trying to sing again. Oh my goodness, it was so nerve-wracking. Can I talk about that just a little bit? Okay, this chit-chat is everywhere. This chit-chat is everywhere. As always, there is no plan. I'm going to learn how to organize my conversations. The more I do this, the more it will be better. Or you're just going to get what you're going to get. Me. Okay, but let's talk about this. Okay, what was I going to say? All right, so when it came to the open mic, and I was singing the cover songs. First of all, you already know it was challenging for me to sing in front of anybody. First of all, if you watch my episodes, then you know, okay? It's nerve-wracking for me, but I'm confronting my fear with singing in front of other people, okay? And then on top of that, singing somebody else's songs. When I got to the open mics, first of all, can we gossip a little bit? Okay, so first of all, I was upset because on both events that I went to, that I recorded, everybody was late. Like when I say late, 40 minutes to 1 hour late. So I was sitting there thinking, okay, maybe I should go home. My sister can attest or to test. Oh my goodness, girl, I need to read. She can attest to this. I was on the phone to my sister saying, you know what, I should just go home. I don't want to do this anyway. I'm afraid anyway. I want to run and go home, but no, but there's no point. My makeup is on my face already. My hair is done. I'm already dressed up. I'm tired, but I'm here ready. Let's just stay. So thank goodness I stayed for another 10 minutes. Everybody turned up. What? Okay, so as individuals, as the unique individuals came up to sing their own songs and cover songs, I was extremely upset because the people around kept talking, and the talking was so loud and it felt so disrespectful. So as they were singing, the people that were around, all I could think to myself was, watch when it's your time. I'm going to be on my phone. Not really. I'm not that kind of person. That's really rude. But I'm not even going to clap for you. I'm not going to clap for you or nothing like that. What I hadn't realized was that the people that were around, they were just there to eat and have fun. They had nothing to do with the open mics. And I found that out right after my performance. So once I was done singing, and I did my best. Well done, Imade. Just keep trying. I did my best. When I was done singing, I had individuals approach me and said, well done. And I didn't want their well done, because all I could think was, you guys are so rude. You're so rude. Everybody's singing and you just don't have the... Anyway. People were talking, and all I could think to myself was, don't say well done to me, because you people were just talking throughout everybody else's songs. That's so rude. So I asked them, so that I could prepare myself not to clap for them, are you singing next? And they said, no, we're just here to eat and have fun. That's when it dawned on me that everybody was mixed up. I was so confused. We had the people who were performing and people who were just coming to eat and have fun all mixed up. I couldn't tell who was who. And in fact, when I came in, I just assumed everybody that was upstairs where I was were all performing, because that's what happened the first time when I performed. So I thought it was the same thing. I had no idea that everybody was just mixed up. It also taught me that when you're singing and you're doing open mic or just performing in general, it is not for me to expect people to appreciate my work, appreciate me being afraid and performing in front of you, in front of them. It is not, they are not obliged to be quiet. They're not, they don't have to sit and appreciate every single second of every single melody. They're not. They're there to have fun. They're there to take in the atmosphere, the good energies, the good vibes, the performance, the live music, and have fun with their family, with their friends. Here I was in my headspace thinking, okay, we're here to perform, as if like we are in musical art school. As soon as you turn up, everybody has to listen, and if you don't, detention, you know? It was a beautiful lesson for me. So that moment prepared me for the next performance. That then prepared me for the next performance. So when I went where I went to, everybody was late again. Even the guest of honor was late again. Everybody was late, a whole hour late. And then when people did turn up, this place that I went to, the second place that I went to perform, the talking was much louder. It was much busier. But I had to remember what happened the first time. And I had to tell myself, don't take this personal. It has nothing to do with you. You are here to face yourself. You have your own goals. You have your own fears you're facing. You have your own challenges. You're here to perform. You're here to give your energy. You're here to develop, to grow, to master you, Imade. You're here to build your confidence and maybe connect with people who enjoy the same things that you do. That's what you're here for. Regardless of what other people are doing and saying and not doing, it's not about that. If they listen, fantastic. If they don't, also fantastic, okay? Don't allow society or the things that are going around you to distract you or to make you feel insecure, to make you feel as if what you're doing is not good enough. Because if what you're doing is good enough, then everybody would be silenced. That is not true. It's not true, okay? So it taught me a lot. So I had a bit more confidence in myself, even though everything went wrong. everything went wrong, from the volume of the music to the microphones. By the way, when you're singing in the microphones, you can't actually hear yourself. In a majority of open mics, I'm acting like I've been performing for years. The open mics that I've been to, I can't hear myself. But what I can hear is everybody else talking, and I can hear the outside, the buses, everything from the outside. This is teaching me so much. Yo, it's making me into a professional. This is good. This is good. This is good. And all the talk and everything else is making me more reliant on myself and being confident in myself and remembering what I'm here to do, you know, and not taking things personal. And remembering that with my music, what I'm doing, I'm setting a vibe here. I'm giving them the opportunity, not giving them the opportunity, but I'm providing a vibe where it's elevated depending on the song I'm singing, and it gives them subconsciously that energy of more family time, more talking time, because it's good energy. It's good energy. It's like a party. So I'm telling myself that. And if people do sit down and they're quiet and they're like, oh, well done, that's amazing too. But yeah, just enjoy the process, enjoy the performing, enjoy the connections, enjoy the mistakes, enjoy the process of things not going well, and just flow with it anyway. Flow with it anyway. Being a master of myself. How awesome is that? And with everything that's happened during these last couple of performances, it's actually invoked something in myself where I feel as if, like, I said to myself, I want to sing some more. I want to create more music. That's literally what I said to myself. For the first time, I said to myself, I want to create more music. Usually my order would be music, dance, fashion, or music, fashion, dance. But now I'm like, I want to create more music. I want to create more music. So now I'm just flowing. I'm flowing. Whatever I'm feeling inspired to do, I'm going to do it. Regardless of what order I may have had then, I'm just going to follow my energy. So if my energy is telling me today, we're going to sing, we're going to create music, and we're going to share it, we're going to do that. If it then says we're going to dance, we're going to create choreographies, and we're going to share it, we're going to do that then. We're going to dance. If it says we're going to do fashion, we're going to cut some pieces and we're going to create something into something else, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, I mean, I'm enjoying being inspired by me. I'm enjoying listening to my senses and following through. I'm enjoying the moments of me when I mentioned to you about the wearing makeup situation and no wearing makeup. I'm enjoying listening to myself and facing my own fears and overcoming that and becoming more sure of me. When I get the money though, what? I might get like a chemical pill or something like that. The aim for me is just to be as natural as possible for myself and to come out as me. But to look good. I want to look good, but as myself. So these things are going to take time. Maybe I should create season 5 of working on my skin. We'll see. Time will tell. Anyway, I speaketh enough, and I hope my phone is still recording, and I hope you can hear me, because last time I was filming, there was no sound. But anyway, thank you for watching season 3. Just expect the same things, only difference is I know myself more, and I am just following through with what my senses are telling me, you know? So you're going to see me with my makeup on, without my makeup on. I'll be looking like a bum sometimes, and let me not lie, a lot of the times that's how I'm dressed, because I'm by myself and you're in my home. Welcome to my home. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not the other way around. You're in my space and I'm sharing me to the world. I'm in my space, so I'm going to be looking crazy, but I'm comfortable with looking crazy as long as I'm in my home. So you're going to see me that way. I'm going to be energetic at times. I may be really quiet and introverted like. I need to watch my language sometimes. I'm going to be a bit more diva-ish. I'm going to be exploring new places. I'm going to be in the studio. Anything can happen. Anything divine can happen. Anything and everything can happen. So again, season 3, as we're coming into it, is just me, as always, being me, the best of myself. That's what you're getting from me. And just to remind you, as I put this out on social media, this is not only for you. Everything that I put out is for me. This is a diary for me. You know, I get to watch my progress. I get to experience me, you know, and look forward to the next version of myself, the next seasons of myself. So happy new year to you, happy new year to me, and I look forward to what's next. I hope you have a divine day, and let's see what we put out next time. Let's see. Okay. Thank you for listening. You'll see me next time.